Solution is prostitution. Bars. Y'all don't know. Is complicated a rapper or something, or like was they like doing rhymes or something? Cause they always come up with like titles that rhyme. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know like the creator or like the people that's behind the scenes are rappers, singers, or artists. I don't know, but every title, if you notice, are rhymes. So I don't know what they are. I don't know what they're on. But yo, so we're here with another video by It's Complicated. The last video I did, a lot of y'all loved it. A lot of y'all showed a lot of support for it, even though that video was late, and this video is late. This video came out like I think 3 days ago. So that was like the 17th or the 16th. So and this is the 20th. I'm late. I know I'm late. I'm late to everything. And I have videos that are like probably weeks or 2 weeks old that I need to react to. So I'm late. But anyway, so yeah, solutions prostitution. I don't know what this is gonna be about. As you guys know, most of its complicated videos are about women, and it's mostly about women. Sometimes it talks about men as well, or like the questions that they ask involve men. So today we're talking about prostitution. I don't know if we're talking about strip club or selling body. I don't what that is like. All that is part of prostitution, but I don't know if we're going in like those type of categories or just talk about a specific thing. I don't know. We're gonna be talking about all of them. I don't know. So without further ado, let's see what we're talking about. Also, if you guys are new to the channel, if you enjoy this video, make sure you guys subscribe. Because there's a lot of you guys watch this video that's not subscribed. So subscribe. Let's reach 100 subscribers. Alright, let's do it.
Why are there so many women today who say they don't need a man?
I mean, because if they want to go 50-50 on things, I just don't need them.
Again, here we go
Because
with the Nintendo DS quality. 1 second, please. 1 second, please. It is on 480p and it's showing in microwave quality. Don't understand it. Don't understand it. Okay, there we go. There we go.
There's a lot of bum-ass men out in the world who don't do enough so us women can supply for ourselves now.
Because they're feminists and they like to be feminists.
If a man has friends, doesn't want kids, hires a maid, and hires a prostitute, why would a man need a woman?
I don't know how to answer this question.
Because of human connection, of meaningful connection, to correct myself. Just there's nothing that replaces the authenticity of a partnership.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought they was actually in the police force. Like I literally thought they was in the police force, but I just remembered that this is Vegas and like a whole bunch of crazy stuff happened in Vegas. A whole lot of cosplay and a whole bunch of people just wearing the most craziest things ever. I'm pretty sure that place is full of furries and full of people that just wear animal stuff and just costumes in general. I'm pretty sure every day over there is Halloween, bro. There's a clown show over there. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I really thought they were women. I really thought they were like SWAT team people, but if you just look down, you could just see that, yeah.
This is the authenticity of a partnership.
there you go.
Men need women in a sense because, I don't know, like, they need our love. You know what I mean?
Okay.
True. You can't really get true intimacy with a prostitute. You can bust a nut, but that's about it.
Why do women proudly chant, pussy runs the world, but then also complain guys only want sex?
I don't know why they complain about that, but pussy definitely runs the world. You can make a man do a lot of things.
Does pussy actually run the world, or does it just control the men who built and maintain the world?
You know what? I feel attacked by that statement.
Why did you
Because men
why?
cannot live without sex.
That's completely not true. It's just look at it like this, bro. If you really think about it, look at the history. We live in a patriarchal society. This is common sense. We all know this, right? So if we think about it like this, if it wasn't for that man, right, that big man who created the Playboy magazine, because it was a man that created that, it wasn't a woman. I'm like 99% sure it was a man who created that. So if it wasn't a man getting up on his hierarchy, being greedy, having a lot of money, right, sitting up there and coming up with the idea that we could have women make money just by their body, and we could use them for sex, and then we could use that mindset and make it to where a woman thinks it is empowerment and it's equality, and to make it seem like, oh, just because we sell our body, just because we do this, do that, whatever, and we sell sex and we sell our private areas, we are better than a man, and we can make money more than a man. That's what the man came up with, and it was actually genius. Satan is actually a genius, but he's also stupid at the same time. But if you really think about it, it's actually very smart, but it's evil, very evil, because it makes you think that you have no value of yourself. Your body is supposed to be very precious to your husband or not. I was gonna say boyfriend, but no, to your husband. To your husband, okay? To your husband. Same thing with a man. Your body's supposed to be precious to your wife. So the fact that you're using that for the whole world to see is very sad. It's very sad, and it just disvalues your whole body, and people are not gonna take you serious.
It really does run the world.
I think it only
And if you
controls.
really think about it, if men actually was like actually thought about it and actually stopped caring about sex so much, and it wasn't like prawn wasn't so like manipulated and got in men's mind, then trust me, a lot of men, they wouldn't like they would literally like if a girl was to throw themselves at a man, they wouldn't just sit up there and just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. Like they would be like, get off me. Like there would be a lot of men like that if men would actually stop subscribing to OnlyFans, start having respect for a girl's body, and stop looking at their booty all day, stop looking at their breasts all day, stop looking at all these things, and actually value themselves and actually like become a Christian and have the eyes of God, have the Holy Spirit. Trust me, there will be a lot of men that will want a woman that respects their body, that are modest and care about raising children, and just having a family in general. There will be a lot of men like that. Even if they didn't go the Christ way, which is the only way and the only truth way to go about getting rid of that lustful mindset. But if men actually like look at the logical perspective and learn that prawn has no benefits, it destroys you, it doesn't do no, there's no health benefits, and prawn is seeing naked bodies all day, and they've realized that and they've seen there's no purpose in it, there'll be a lot of men and there'll be a lot of women that wouldn't do this anymore, and there'll be a lot of men that will stop uh promoting and stop supporting this stuff. And there'll be a lot of OnlyFans girls and all these girls that show off their body. They'll be homeless. Now I don't want it to make it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like OnlyFans people need to be homeless, but I'm just saying the reality of things is men actually woke up and stopped subscribing and actually respecting women's bodies and start respecting just lack of having a family and respecting women and not disregarding all that nakedness and loving a naked woman and just like being disgusted of it, then there will be a lot of women that would have to get an actual like job. You'd have to get an actual job. Prostitution wouldn't be a job. It would be a minority. Now it's just like a majority of thing now. It's not a minority. A lot of women are doing OnlyFans. A lot of women are doing prostitution and dating sites and all this other stuff and selling their body. It's crazy. If you just really think about it, don't get in your feelings and being like, oh, he's a misogynist, oh, he's an incel, whatever. Really think about it. Really think about it. And if women start waking up and start thinking this is not empowerment, they're actually trying to destroy you. Satan and the world elites are trying to destroy you. Trust me. You will be wanting to raise a family and actually find out a real Christian man, a man of God. Think about it.
Weak men. I don't think he runs any strong men. In fact, the men that rule the world, pussy bends for them. You know what I mean? They, don't control
this guy's
a strong
smart.
man. A strong
This guy's
man
smart,
can
bro. I
replace
just
the
said that. I
woman.
literally just said that, bro.
Women rule the
And I did not watch this
world,
video.
but pussy just manages it.
Do you think there was ever a time when pussy didn't run the world?
Yes.
No.
She's
no.
wrong. She's
Women's
wrong.
always been the neck of the foundation. The men is just
She's
the
wrong.
head. We draw shit.
That's not
Wouldn't
true.
that mean women always had
She's
power?
you can tell she's a feminist, bro.
Yes. But men cannot accept women having power, so we just have to stand in the back and pretend that we don't have power and use a reverse psychology and just like pretend that we don't, because they like to say they right, so we just like, all right, and give you the idea, and then you just say, yeah, it's your idea. Okay.
So why are women complaining about past oppression if they always had pussy power?
They want equal rights, and that's bullshit.
Personally, I just think they kind of like are backwards in their reasoning on most things. You know what I mean? It's they want to feel a certain amount of power, and that's the only thing that they can kind of reach to say that they have this power over males. So,
Do you think
Yeah,
there was
that's very sad. That is, you know how sad that is? Like imagine if a man was like they use their John Cena downstairs area, banana split paradise, right? They use that to power to overcome women. You know how like we will look at you women will look at us like we're crazy or something. Like you would think that we're the most monstrous, like Shrek type dangerous people on the planet. But it's okay for you to use your glorious body to try to use that as a power over us as a leverage. You do realize that if men was like, we don't want your bodies no more, we care about serving God and just paying attention on our own self. I'm not bringing new age into this. I'm just saying in general, like, and this is for the worldly aspect. If men were actually just, which I'm mainly on giving your life to Christ. That's what I always teach. I don't care about nothing else. But if man was actually just focused on searching God, having a relationship with Christ, and just peering focusedly on that and just paying attention to the Holy Spirit and just going closer to God, trust me, bro. There will be a lot of women that will be really depressed right now. If a lot of men think like this. This is the last time I'll pause the video.
For a
I'm not
time
gonna
when
pause
pussy
it.
didn't run the world?
Probably not, no.
Wouldn't
They're
that mean
ignorant.
that women always had power?
Yeah, they definitely did, but we just make men do all the, hard labor work.
Women say they
How it's
want
supposed to
equal
be.
rights,
It
but
was
then when a
natural.
man
It's supposed
talks
to
to
be like
them the
that.
way they talk to another man, then they say, "Oh, you're offending me," or "Oh, you're doing this." But if you want equal rights and you want to be treated equally, then it has to be like always. Like it can't just be like, "Oh, I'm gonna put my hand on a man," and then like when he does it back, like, "Oh, I'm a woman." But you want equal rights, or you want to like put yourself in a man's position, but then you don't want like the actions to come. But only actions you want is beneficial actions.
How many female-dominated
Bro,
industries can you think of
she's
that
speaking
aren't
facts. She was speaking stupidity in the beginning. Now she's speaking facts. Come on, let's go.
related to
We like
sex
that.
or
W.
beauty?
I'm sorry.
Not a lot.
I said I wasn't gonna
Dominated industries
pause that.
can you
Keep
think
pausing.
of that aren't related to sex or beauty?
Actions.
How many female-dominated industries can you think of that aren't related to sex or beauty?
Not a lot, and that should change. Society
It should.
it's set up for that.
How do we
Yeah.
change that?
Yeah.
Great question. Let women take over. Change the mindsets.
How many female-dominated industries can you think of that
Uh,
aren't related
that's
to
funny.
sex or beauty?
Now, I know a lot of you is probably gonna be like, "Why are you laughing because of that?" Well, if you think about it, man. Okay, in the beginning, God created man and female, right? A woman was created to be a man's helper, so a woman should help a man. A woman should help a man, like in a sense of like helping, in a sense of uh like for example, if a man's running the world, right? A woman should have her say in some things, right? Like it would make sense to, because you can't boggle everything in the world, right? It would make sense to have a woman to help you, right? So it makes sense. It would make sense. A woman has her part inside helping the man with the world. That's what the whole thing was about. A woman's supposed to be a man's helper. Was that not how it's supposed to be? So I don't know about the whole woman running the world. It's we live in a patriarchal society. A woman is not capable of doing that. It's common sense. When the Titanic sank, it was the man's responsibility to make the woman get on the boat first or whatever. No, it was the woman, children, and then the man had to. It was the last. So we want a woman to make charge of it, and she's gonna be panicking or don't know what to do. Absolutely not. No.
Christina Aguilera. She is my idol. Janis Joplin, she's my idol. I am a singer-songwriter, and they have never based sex off of their career because they are so talented to do that.
How many female-dominated industries can you think of that aren't related to sex or beauty?
I mean, there's artists.
Not one. Not
I mean,
one.
you
Are
have
men
the
more likely to use
artists.
power to get sex, or are women more likely to use sex to get power?
Ooh. I think women are more likely to use sex to get power.
What is the difference between sexually empowering women versus sexually objectifying women?
I personally don't think there is a difference. I think those are the same thing, one and the same. I think they basically are. It's almost like if someone's using reverse psychology on you, like they want to be able to use your sexuality to advertise things. They want to be able to use your sexuality for whatever purpose that they twist the woman into. All they have to do is, it's kind of like in the Bible, they said, no, you should want to be like God, or the serpent said you could be like God. The woman falls into that very easily, so her head gets blown up. Call it empowerment, and she'll do whatever
this is
she
exactly
thinks
why
is empowering.
This is
So
why
isn't it
women can't run
entirely
the world.
subjective?
Yes, all of it.
Do you think the sexual empowerment of women in any way contributes to their own objectification?
Yes. I think it's all a trick to take advantage of them.
Most female-dominated industries are sex or beauty-related, correct?
Yes. That's the way things are right now. That should change.
Well, right, but why would women want to give up their power if they can use it to,
Because it shouldn't be the only power that we're able to hold in society.
Well, whether it should
When you don't give women a fair chance to gain power, they're going to do whatever it takes.
Well, is there anything stopping women from getting power any other way?
Yes. Men.
Well, but men also give women their power, correct?
Not enough of it.
Well, obviously, if all
Not
the
in
men,
the ways it matters.
if all the men in the world were gay, how would women get power?
Because they're fucking women.
What does that mean?
Okay. Yo, I think this girl's crazy. I think this girl's crazy, bro. Because first of all, she has like 5,000 piercings in her nose. That's number one. And number two, her hair is just all over the place. Her hair is all over the place. Her responses are kind of controversial. And she's smiling after every response. Just look at her. She's smiling after.
Women.
Like,
what does that mean?
Like, this is crazy, bro. She's kind of
They're
crazy.
strong and better than men.
Well, right, but I'm saying if women couldn't use sex to
Like,
control.
and she's saying some feminist crazy stuff right now. She's crazy. She's smiling after everything he's saying.
Men, then how would they get power?
I bet you she has like 6,000 piercings in her ears as well. Skip.
Women are more
What did he say?
likely and better than men.
Well, right, but I'm saying if women couldn't use sex to control men, then how would they get power?
And of course we get an ad, bro.
Skip.
Of course she said.
Women are more likely to use sex to get power.
What is the difference
Yeah.
between sexually empowering women versus sexually objectifying women?
Okay, sexually empowering women would definitely mean like uplifting and like complimenting,
That's-
like, "Ooh, girl, you look good, but not too close," you know?
That's delusion.
Because it could
That is
easily be
delusion.
turned into, "Ooh, girl, you look too good." That's a whole ass snack, and then now that's harassment. So there's a fine line in between the two.
Well, isn't it entirely subjective?
Subjective to your own intentions, yes. Like, so maybe your tone of voice or your implication in the fact, or however you were trying to come off at the matter, you know? So I think it all has to do with the subject to intention, right?
Men don't have a say in women's sex life.
Do you think the sexual empowerment of women in any way contributes to their own objectification?
No.
Does the fact
This
that
girl is
porn and
crazy.
OnlyFans exist prove that women are okay being objectified as long as they're getting paid?
No. It means that we can use our body the way that we want to without men's control.
Okay, but you're you're saying you're not doing it for men's control, but the literally men who created it. Oh my gosh, bro. You see, this is complete contradiction. You're saying you don't want a man's control, and you're using it to like go away from man's control, but literally that's what the man wants in the first place. Are you freaking stupid, bro?
Do you consider
I'm telling you,
sex
she's
work to be real
crazy.
work?
Yes. Yes.
How?
And if you don't, you suck.
Why are women more
You're
accepting
crazy.
of women
She's
who can sell
crazy.
sex, but are less likely to accept a man who can buy it?
Because it's empowering to be able to do what you want with your body when you want to be able to do it.
You know
isn't
how
that like shaming
delusional
your
that
own
is?
customers?
No.
Well, how can you be a victim of your own product?
Because it's my fucking body.
This girl's
My
crazy.
body, my choice.
This girl is
My
crazy.
body, my choice.
Why do women
This girl is
often
crazy.
claim victim?
Yo, if you ever find yourself with a girl like this, bro, run away, bro. Stay away from her. Block her. Do what you gotta do. Stay away from girls like this, bro. This girl right here, bro, that have 5,000 piercings in her nose. I'm not trying to condemn anybody who wears piercings, but this is kind of crazy, bro. This is kind of crazy, bro. She giving me Melina Mortal Kombat vibes, bro. Like, I bet you she got a big hoop earring. Bet you she got 6 like dot earrings, ring earrings in her ear. Her hair is white, gold, brown, all over the place. Stay away from girls like this, bro. She's crazy. She will kill you in your sleep. I'm not joking. This
But
girl
isn't that
is
like
kind of
shaming your own
humble, but
customers?
she's kind of just like
No.
she just has a
How can you
crazy
be a
friend,
victim
bro.
of your own product?
Because it's my fucking body. My body, my choice.
Like, this girl is crazy.
My
Unless
body,
she's
my
trolling.
choice.
Unless she's trolling, but
Why do women
I highly
often
think
claim
she's trolling,
victimhood
bro.
by the very thing they use to empower themselves?
I believe in that question. I do believe that women they do that Me Too shit. And I don't believe in that. Like you say you want to like empower yourself and then use this as like, like a beneficial factor, but then you claim victim, and I think it's just a money aspect.
Does the fact that porn and OnlyFans exist prove that women are okay being objectified as long as they're getting paid?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you consider sex work to be real work?
No. Well, yeah, for porn stars and OnlyFans, because they get that dough. They're millionaires off OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Why
you're
is
a
porn
millionaire.
legal,
I'm not gonna,
but prostitution isn't?
Tell me that. Why? And tell me this. Why can you go out and have sex with 20 million men for free and then nothing happens? But as soon as you want to put a price on your worth, it's illegal. Hello. That's the question.
Do you believe all adults have sexual needs?
Of course. Of course. You couldn't
Buy
live
a
life.
vibrator.
You could not live life without sex. It's
Oh.
impossible.
Should lonely men
How's
be
it
expected to
impossible?
satisfy their
You have
sexual
no
needs by
self-control.
watching porn?
You have no self-control.
Yes and no. If they're really desperate, then yes. But if they can wait for a woman, then they should not watch porn.
They can if that's what they want, then I think that it should go that way, or buy prostitutes.
If so, why would men still crave sex when porn is free and available all over the internet?
Because you don't get you know how long it takes for you to find the right porn?
Because women don't understand that men actually are more horny than women themselves. And they actually need a sex life, otherwise they cannot function at all.
Or you could just find Jesus. Find Jesus and he will solve that problem for you. Just find Jesus. That's it. Give your life to Jesus, he will solve all your problems, receive the Holy Spirit, and you have self-control of that prawn or whatever and OnlyFans and all that. And you won't even look at a woman the same way ever again.
And I know that because I've had like ex-boyfriends that cannot live without sex.
Do you consider sex work
They
to
need
be
help.
real work?
Not really, no.
But do you think most women consider sex work to be real work?
Yeah, the empowerment thing, trying to, make it sound like it's more than it is so that they can feel good about
That's
it.
a
kind of thing.
delusion.
But
That
I
is-
don't
that's
believe
really
it is
like you
real
really
work.
gotta think about it. That's
Why
sad.
are women more accepting of women who can sell sex but are less likely to accept a man who can buy it?
Ooh, that's a good question. More double standards. Just they
Yep.
don't like reality very much.
Isn't that shaming your own customers?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Isn't that like complaining about crackheads while you're selling crack?
Exactly the same. Yeah.
If prostitution
Facts.
was legal, do you think we'd have a better
I feel like he's a
society?
Hebrew Israelite. I'm not gonna lie, because he has like the thing here, and he was talking about God and stuff. So I think he's a Hebrew
Not
Israelite.
really,
Maybe.
to be
I don't
honest
know.
with you. I can't say I think we'd be better as a society at all. Not really.
Yes,
Wait,
I
what was
do
the question?
Yeah, I can't say I think we'd be better.
Have a better society.
Yeah.
If prostitution was legal, do you think we'd have a better society?
Absolutely not. No.
Ooh. Not really, to be honest with you. I can't say I think we'd be better as a society at all. Not really.
No.
Yes, I do consider sex work is real work. We're the work of all time. We're going to last longer than any other industry. We've been here all before, okay? And we're still going to be here. When computers and everything take over, they're still going to want a physical woman to get it done, okay? We're going to be here.
Bro, why she look
If
like she's related
prostitution
to a
was legal, do you
Sofago,
think
bro?
we'd have a better society?
Yes.
Why?
Everybody would be happy.
How would that-
Honestly,
how
no,
would that
because
make
I think
people
we need to
happy?
go back to old school values more so than this like do you boo boo type of thing
Yes, thank
that's
you,
going
bro.
on.
Thank you.
I think
Common
it's more
sense. Thank
important
you.
to re-register ourselves with old school values, being committed,
It's not-
and making that investment into each other and making that commitment because it's scary, yeah, but it means something. It means a lot more.
Do you think
Yeah, I wouldn't say old school values, but I would definitely say we need to go back to our Christian values and as a Christian nation as we used to. We love God. We are in a Babylonian, like Sodom and Gomorrah society now. We do anything we want, killing the unborn, doing whatever we want. Oh.
think the solution could be prostitution, the world's oldest institution?
Yes. I don't see anything wrong with prostitution as long as it's
Consensual.
consensual, legal, and safe.
I think the solution is always prostitution, but it's a way of saying like that because not prostitution is sex work. Because prostitution is like it's like a derogatory term, and it's meant to like say like people on the corner or like a less than person. Sex work is more like like therapy, spending time, not just like that, because it's not always that. It's more to, we're more than just that.
Well, what about when it's like done, you know, in
is
brothels
she,
as
like,
opposed to streetwalkers?
Okay,
a
so
sex worker or
that's when
something?
they can put a price on it, then that's when it's okay. But it's like, you're not gonna tax me for my body. Like, how dare you try to tax me, or like I have to pay for your service, like, and I'm the one doing the service. Like, no, I do not believe in that. Like, no, how can you tax us for something that's done for free every fucking day? No.
Wouldn't relationships be built on love rather than sex and manipulation?
I think that the
Yes.
opposite would happen if prostitution was legalized.
Well, if a guy could get sex anytime he wanted, really easily, why would he need to be in a relationship for any reason other than love?
Because if you're in a relationship for love, you should be able to get sex anytime you want to and not find it elsewhere.
I don't think any of the relationships are built on love anyway. Like, I think all of this is a big excuse. Like, we're making excuses just to go about this daily dance.
Wouldn't women be more accountable and make more effort to create loving relationships?
Yes, I believe so.
Wouldn't it remove any legal liabilities for men trying to get sex?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it remove the possibility of rejection?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't men be more fulfilled and less angry and violent?
Yes.
Yep.
Wouldn't it be government regulated and generate tax revenue?
Yeah. Like I mean, I heard it's certain places in near Nevada and near in Las Vegas where they actually making tax money off of it. Hey, people gonna do it regardless. It's just gonna happen.
So can you think of any reasons not to legalize it?
No.
Do you think if prostitution was cheap and accessible, we'd have a better society?
Yes.
Yes. And safe.
Safer society, because it would be included in law and protected by law.
So don't women often look for sugar daddies and men often look for trophy wives?
Yes.
Don't women often look for sugar daddies and men look for trophy wives?
Yes.
Do you believe it's generally true men objectify women sexually while women objectify men financially?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Isn't it generally true that men seek the hottest woman they can afford while women seek the richest man they can attract?
Definitely.
Don't men want trophy wives and women want sugar daddies?
That's the game.
So how is dating not just a loose form of prostitution?
That's all it is. It's prostitution in slow motion, low key.
So then why would it be bad to legalize it if it's already happening?
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, you got me on that one, I guess. Yeah.
Why
But
should
here's the problem with this though. Like, the problem, here's the issue. Relationships should be based off of love and reunion with God. That's what marriage is about. Two and one become one flesh, right? So if we go on the basis of, you know, just we just going out just to have sex or whatever, that's, first of all, that's lust. That's not love. You can't have sex and then have love at the same time, because your whole relationship is going to be based off of lust, and there's not going to be no love like accounted for at all. Because there's going to be one day where one of y'all is going to be like, I don't feel like doing it tonight, and then then it's going to be an argument. It's just going to be a problem. There's no foundation. Lust cannot be your foundation. You're going to get tired of it, and then eventually you're going to get tired of the whole, you know, the activity y'all doing, and you're going to want to have to do it with somebody else. This is why your foundation should be God in your relationship and be love, not lust. Prostitution would ruin our society. It would do absolutely no benefit in our society at all. It would, first of all, you would just get a whole batch of STDs, a whole batch of just foolishness that just doesn't, not good for society in general. So no, prostitution is not it at all. It's an L.
Men pay for the opportunity to maybe get sex instead of just paying for sex?
I know. Go with the sure thing. I would go with the sure thing. Instead of taking a woman out and spending $200 on dinner, you just give her that $200 and get to it.
You're paying for the time and the woman's worth. You're not paying for an action or a transaction.
But wouldn't the marketplace determine what the woman's worth is?
No, the woman determines her worth.
Well, she can ask a certain price, but
yeah, she can ask, and if he feels that she's valuable enough, then he will supply that demand.
Wouldn't it end simping and shift?
Mind you, it's a man that runs that, by the way. Woman power.
The sexual marketplace to where women have to compete for the men?
I guess I don't really see how it does that.
Well, why should men pay for the opportunity to get sex instead of just paying for sex?
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. Yeah, it kind of, it kind of swaps some power around a bit. I can see that.
Wouldn't it also flood the market and drive the prices down?
No.
Well, obviously, you know, if you had just like an influx of women selling sex, there'd be a greater supply, right?
But who's to say there would be an influx?
Well, obviously, you know, look how many women are doing OnlyFans right now.
Right.
So I'm just saying, like, obviously, if
OnlyFans and prostitution is not the same thing. Selling your body for sex and selling your body not for sex are two totally different things. However, a woman should be able to do whatever she wants with her body, just like a man can.
So lastly, do you think if
Girl
prostitution
is insane. She is literally a sadistic, satanic Harley Quinn. Look at her. She is crazy.
was cheap and accessible, there'd be less rape and sexual violence?
Yes.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily, but I think if men could be able to get it up a little bit more for women that are willing, there would be a lot less crime.
Do you think that grape is about sex or about power?
Power. Power and control.
So if grape isn't about sex, if it's all about power, why wouldn't evil men just assault women and not bother having sex with them?
But some do.
Right, but isn't it really all about power and also sex?
No, I feel like it's more about power and control, and feeling like that you took something like that is just priceless, but you have that, like, that you did that and that you violate that person in that way, that you have some type of like that you have that over that person, like.
Right, but I mean, like, you know, whenever a guy would get robbed or mugged or beat up and stuff,
It's
why don't they have sex with
that's
men?
a valuable, that's like materialistic stuff. But when you like put a price on that and then it still get taken as like you're not only robbing me, but you're violating and doing that also. So it's like a combined.
Bro, she really looked like Fago, bro. Like she's
violation.
like just a girl
Wouldn't
version.
men be more fulfilled and less angry and violent?
Yes.
Do you think there would be less rape and sexual assault?
Yes.
In some cases, men see someone who is a prostitute as a way to take out their frustrations because they're paying her.
Sure, but I mean, if it was done safely with brothels and regulated, then wouldn't that be less likely to happen?
Possibly, possibly not. It depends on how well the brothel is run as a
Right, but I'm
business.
saying, I mean, why would that be any more likely to happen than, you know, in just any normal monogamous relationship?
Very good point.
If you are putting a profit on it or you're not, there's always that sick individual that's still going to want to just take what's not theirs, even if it has a price on it.
I don't think it would eliminate it entirely, but you don't even think that it might even reduce the numbers? Wouldn't men be more fulfilled and less angry and violent?
Probably, that's possible, yeah.
Do you think there would be less rape and sexual assault?
I think people are always going to do that off of some seeking power over someone else sort of thing. But yeah, if anyone who's graping out of desperation, I think absolutely you have a solution there. But
don't you think it would reduce it at least?
Yeah, I mean, you would have an impact on some numbers, but yeah, you're always going to have somebody, like I said, trying to exercise power.
No shout outs. Yo, where's my shout out, bro? I'm joking. Nah, this was a very interesting video. Now look. I'm gonna say this. This is the last thing I'm gonna say, bro. And I said this in the beginning. What women that like to say that, you know, sharing her body and, you know, having OnlyFans or prostitution is empowerment, you guys have to understand the whole origin of that was from a man. A man told you that. If your whole purpose is to go off of what man don't say and try to rule us or whatever, or make a what do they call it? A woman, like where a woman runs the world. I forgot what term it's called. But imagine you're trying to do that, but you're doing everything a man tells you to do. A man created. A man lets you think that. That's how delusional y'all are. Like, that is sad. You know how sad that is? Like, your whole purpose is to have empowerment, right? Empowerment, right? Your whole purpose is to have empowerment. Oh, be better than a man, have equal to a man, whatever, right? But your whole philosophy, your whole reasoning is based off what a man created to put you more down and disvalue you even more. You see how Satan works, right? You see how Satan works, though. Y'all don't want to talk about that though. But yeah, what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna call me misogynist? Y'all gonna say, "Oh, I hate women," or "I hate this," or "I'm an Andrew Tate son," or "I'm this," or "I'm a Sneako fan," or whatever. It's common sense, bro. If you look at all the OnlyFans people who created OnlyFans, prostitutes, and Playboy, they were all men, and they was to keep you down and keep men down. Because not only it gives y'all this delusion and ruins y'all for y'all present and future, it also ruins man to make them dependent on a woman's body and just discredit y'all and not have no respect for y'all. Give your life to Jesus Christ, bro. Give your life to Christ. Give your life to Jesus Christ. Have a relationship. He'll change you from the inside out, and he'll get that delusion, that satanic, worldly view of empowerment, showing my body to millions of people, getting money off of it, or whatever. Have value in yourself, bro. Your body is precious. Stop using it to get money and making the whole world see it. Wouldn't it be better for one person to see your body and be happy about it instead of the whole world worshiping your body? That's what you want. And then when you get older, and it's meaningless. You're looking wrinkly. You look like an absolute spoiled orange. It's gonna be worthless. That's not gonna matter. Nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna care about a grandma's body. Think. Stop being stupid, bro. Give your life to Jesus Christ, please. This is sick now. Like, it's actually getting ridiculous, bro. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a like. If you guys want me to react to anything, leave it in the comment section below and let me know your guys' opinions in the comment section below. I love y'all. And yeah, if you haven't already, give your life to Jesus Christ, because he's the most important thing in your life, and he can get rid of this delusion, this like prawn addiction, this like over obsessive of showing your body and glorifying yourself. He can get rid of that. So just give your life to Christ. The video how to get saved is in the description. And yeah, I love y'all, and I'll talk to you guys soon.